Hello and welcome to a special edition of Talkin' Tunes. I am your host, Frank Walsh. Thanks for tuning in today. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, I have a full house here today, and I have to tell you that this is a big event because it is the first time where I have actually had a full band in the studio, and not just any band. This is a special band that I'm sure you're going to have to keep your eyes and ears open about, because not only are they making their big scene on the Boston and the South Shore and everywhere else music scene, they have recently won the Battle of the Bands at the Marshfield Fair. So it gives me great pleasure to introduce to you OG, Kaylee, JP, and Jason, also known as the Womps. Hi, guys.
Hi.
Hi. How are you, Kaylee? Nice to see you. Good to see you. Good. Good. We'll wave it. Thank you so much for coming on. As I say, this is a groundbreaking show because I have never had a full band on before, so thank you so much.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you so much. And smart Alec right here, you know.
That's our Kaylee.
I like that. You know, make a note of that. We'll edit that out during editing. But thank you so much. I mean, it was such a pleasure to have you on because you had made such a mark for yourself at the music festival where you guys won Battle of the Bands, and there was a lot of stiff competition. So my hats go off to all of you.
Thank you.
But why don't you take a second and looking at that camera and talk a little bit about the band and what kind of music you play and introduce these guys.
Yeah. So this is OG or Enguerrand Altmaier. He's from France. He's very proud of that. He's our drummer. This is Jason Lilly, our goofy guitarist over here. This is JP Goldman, our 5-string bassist.
Very cool.
And my name's Kaylee Zerker. I play violin and I sing. And JP and Jason also sing in the band.
Very cool. Now, you guys are all from Berkeley.
Yes.
And how did you guys get together as a band? How long have you been playing, and how did you guys get together?
Well, actually, in terms of how long we've been playing, it will be 2 years exactly on Halloween.
Wow, very cool.
So we all met at Jason's Halloween party, and we were kind of sitting in a circle. I think, Jason, you had just left your other band, and
T had said, he came up to me and he was like, I can't do sliced bread anymore, dude. It was like a heartbreaking moment. My old bassist was like, I can't do it, man. I just can't do it. And literally 5 minutes,
That's crazy, but I'd been wanting to play with Kaylee for a while, and we all just sat around in a circle. We're like, why don't we be a band?
Wow.
And, it just kind of happened like that. And, we had our first meeting the very next day, and almost 2 years later, here we are.
Very cool. Well, actually, you're fortunate that Halloween is coming up because, had you taken that hat off in the 2 years since you met?
I actually haven't taken this hat off since birth.
Really? You were born with that? Cool.
It's amazing, yeah.
How did you get a Frenchman into the group? Same way? He was at the same party?
No. We sent a letter to France, and this is what they sent us. Yeah. The French president said, don't worry. I've got you taken care of.
Don't worry about it, folks. I checked his papers before the show. He's here legally.
Yeah.
But how would you describe the kind of music that you play?
It's kind of hard to pin it down. We put it in a broad genre of rock.
Rock.
So we play anything from punk rock, hard rock, to more of the folky indie side.
Even gent. It's periphery.
Very cool. And you do mostly originals. You write your own songs. You do originals, do your own arrangements.
Yes.
Do you ever do covers?
We do covers.
A lot of the time, and sometimes we'll play the cover straightforward, or sometimes we'll try to make our own kind of arrangement with it.
You wompify it.
We wompify it, exactly.
Yeah.
And it's really fun, especially with Kaylee on a fiddle player. There's not a lot of bands that have that extra sound, so sometimes we'll cover, I don't know, what would be an example?
Well, we did at this Marshfield Fair, we covered Black Sabbath, War Pigs. So people were very interested in that.
Cool.
I guess given that no one's ever seen someone play violin in a Black Sabbath song.
What about some of the traditional violinists like was it Charlie Daniels Band or, Jethro Tull or, did you cover any of those things that have the fiddle in it?
A lot of people request Double Went Down to Georgia.
Yeah, I can see that.
We haven't done it yet.
We've been
But
trying to learn that for a long
I
time.
can see that. I can see that. No, it's pretty clear to me from listening to you warming up and chatting with you. You guys have a great sense of humor, and you seem to have a great sense of chemistry. Was that something that was formed right off the top, or did it take a while to develop that, to get used to each other? And the follow-up to that would be is, what kind of artistic differences might you have since you all seem to be such good friends?
I would say at this point we've been through a lot of stuff together.
Okay.
A lot of good stuff, but also a lot of like life experiences.
Uh-huh.
And we started getting really tight as a band maybe last year when we started going on the road, and we've gone on a lot of like big trips and definitely like come up as people a little bit. I think we definitely,
We had a lot of bonding.
we've had a lot of moments.
All of that doesn't just like happen overnight. I mean,
Right.
I guess it would just be the same thing with meeting a new person.
Right.
Like, as much as we love to just be friends right off the bat, like.
JP and I didn't know each other before we started playing, really.
We really didn't.
Kaylee was one of my closest friends at Berkeley.
Very cool.
And
Very cool.
OG we've known for like 6 months. So it's pretty new.
Right.
I mean,
6 months?
Well, you guys sound pretty tight, and folks, you're going to be hearing them play in a little
It's
bit.
almost a year.
Where do you play? How often do you play, and where do you play? Where can some of the people at home go out and see you? Some of the venues. Do you have any regular venues, or tell the folks where they can find you or read you, not read you, see you, hear you.
Well, oftentimes we play around the Northeast area. We've been meaning to go down the East Coast. In terms of like other shows, we played in Florida before. We played in
Nice.
California before.
Nice.
But we do have another gig coming up this weekend.
we're playing at Panucci's in New Hampshire.
Cool. Very cool.
Yeah, we're playing with a great band named Moxa. Are very close friends. They're very talented. People should come to see them
Cool.
and hopefully stay to see us.
Well, you guys have a website, or how could they get a hold of you and learn more about you, find out more about your music, and check you out? You have a YouTube channel?
Yeah, so we have a YouTube channel. We definitely have Facebook. We have SoundCloud. Our website is based off of Wix, so it's thewomps.wix.com/thewomps.
Cool. Okay.
We're looking into
Oi.
our domain.
Right.
And we're really
We hear you.
encouraging people to sign up to our mailing list
Right.
through that. So-
Well, I think there is so much more to talk about, but I think the folks at home would rather hear you play than listen to me talk and ask you questions, because folks, you are going to be in for a treat. So you guys are going to be doing about 3 songs, and you'll be talking about them when you get up there. So ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Womps.
I can feel your heartbeat moving to the rhythm of the earth, like the cry of the daughter when the mother can't get birth. Your tears, they fall like fiery rain from the sun when the star explodes. But you can't just stand there and cry, it's hero. Where your lover may be buried under 6 feet of soil. The one rock in the ground won't keep you digging straight through oil. Take off the shackles from your weeping limbs, and I'll show you to your paradise you've never seen before. Fight for your eyes. future. Now, future cows the past. Your memories only tell you that the good times won't last. Look in your eyes and enter the generations to come. So instead of sulking and crying, just close your eyes and hum. From your weary limbs, and I'll show you to your paradise that you've never seen before. It's right before your eyes. There's nothing left to save. You can't bring back what's gone to the grave. Pleasure is here, the past is long gone. Let go of his hand so you can carry on. The soul has left, the fire has died. So don't run away and don't try to hide the variety of things still left in the sea. So take my hand, come with me. Take my hand, come. Take my hand, come with me. Take my hand, come with me. Never made that one rock in the ground won't keep you digging straight to oil. Take off the shackles from your weary limbs, and I will show you to your paradise that you never seen before. It's right before your eyes.
The song is called Barefoot Sensei. This is for you, Mick Dodge. Sensei, you're just like me. More at home outside these walls out among the trees. Look at those soles on your feet. See more than most eyes I've seen. Sunlight that streams through the trees knows you by name. Sensei, where have you gone today? Can I ever be free from the shackles and chains and structures that weigh down on me? right, what did you see? Wind that rattles the bones and strips bare the sea. Look at those toes on your feet. See more than most eyes I've seen. Sunlight that streams through the trees knows you by name. Sensei, where have you gone today?
This song is called Portrait of the Fool. We are the Womps. Same old story. Held out my heart on the peak of a mountain, only to be pushed down. Why don't it hurt like I think it should? Guess it's a matter of circumstances. It's happened too many times before. Yet now this cut is more than temporary. It has become a scar. Am I unsightly, or am I just extreme for thinking about you and having a dream about holding you, never letting go? I will take care of you, even when you don't know. Won't you let me into your life? Have a habit of getting overjoyed. I'm remain like a defective toy. All I want is love. I've been thrown away. Time to time I get so weak when I see you alone, and I fall down on my knees. Let me love you till my dying day. unsightly, or am I just extreme for thinking about you and having a dream about holding you, never letting go? I will take care of you, even when you don't know. Won't you let me into your life? Tears, they fall like rain. Set my insides on fire. And all I wanted was your touch. My body is so tired. My heart is a nightmare, waiting to explode. Give me one last kiss before I overload. Well, am I unsightly, or am I just extreme for thinking about you and having a dream about holding you, never letting go? I will take care of you, even when you don't know. Won't you let me into your let me into your life. Let me into your
I tell you, man, that was absolutely unbelievable. I mean, that last song that you played, I was absolutely mesmerized. And you probably saw our camera people and Mike Hammond dancing around in the studio. I mean, we were all transfixed.
Great dancers.
So I have to tell you, I mean, you guys were really, really fantastic. And as I said to you before when we were getting ready, that one of the enemies of our show is time.
Yeah.
We're going to be running out of time pretty quickly, but I wanted to just run around the band again, tell the folks who you are. OG.
OG from France.
Jason from Brooklyn.
JP from Florida.
Kaylee from Nuevo Mexico.
And I am Frank Walsh. So ladies and gentlemen, support your local musicians. Go out and see bands like the Womps. You will not regret it. So as always, for Roxanne Morse, Michael Hammond, Dave Young, who provide great technical assistance today, and for my guest, the Womps, thank you very much.
And thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Cheers.
Tune in and tune on.
Thank you so much for having us here. We are the Womps, and this song is called Into the Wind, a lovely song about death. Enjoy.
I've adored and deplored so many living beings, all
me. Where we go at the end of the road, there is no telling when. It's at this time the depths of my mind go out of my frightened space. I'm a living comatose, no sanity to keep. Sound in the air, it whispers to me, and I go back